Exactly. And this public fascination with Lucie's love life and Aiden's involvement, it... Welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive into first-time caller Heartstrings. We're going to unpack the setup, the core ideas in this story. Our goal, really, is for you to get why this narrative works, how it uses its pretty unique starting point. So let's picture it. Late night in Baltimore, there's this radio show, Heartstrings. It's a romance hotline, and the host is Aiden Valentine. He's got the charm, definitely knows how to talk about love. But, and this is the interesting part, he's completely jaded himself, like zero faith left in happy endings. Classic wounded healer type, right? That conflict, it's right there from the start, sets up his whole journey.
Oh, absolutely. It really does. And that contradiction, it makes the next bit so much more powerful, because the catalyst isn't just any call. It's a little girl calling in. Not for her, but for her mom, Lucie Stone. And Lucie, she's painted as, hardworking, sharp, single mom. Maybe content, but not really fulfilled deep down. Having the child make the call, that's just a brilliant move. It sort of bypasses all the adult cynicism.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an innocent intervention, a total aha moment, completely flips expectations.
And it doesn't just stay on the radio, does it? The impact spread.
No, not at all. And this is where it gets really fascinating, how the story uses the public angle. That call, it goes viral immediately. Suddenly, Lucie and Aiden, they're thrust into the spotlight. The whole city knows. So it's not just a meet cute, it's almost like forced proximity driven by this huge public event.
Right, an inciting incident that just explodes.
Exactly. And this public fascination with Lucie's love life and Aiden's involvement, it pushes everything forward. It really ups the stakes. It's not private anymore. It makes Aiden, Mr. Cynic, face his own stuff publicly. And Lucie, who is maybe fine in her quiet life, has to consider things she'd probably shut the door on. It's a great example of, external pressure forcing internal change.
Yeah, definitely. So that external pressure, the city watching, how does that then shape what happens between them, privately? Well, what's interesting is the pacing. It's not some instant romance because they went viral. Instead, you get these moments, heartfelt, sometimes funny, sometimes pretty awkward encounters. But these meetings, they feel kind of loaded because of how it all started publicly. It forces them to deal with their own baggage about love, their fears, disappointments, maybe faster than they normally would.
Okay. So the public eye kind of accelerates the private vulnerability.
Precisely. They have to confront things because everyone is watching, in a way.
Right, so it's that slow burn romance feel. The tension builds because they both have real reasons to resist his cynicism, her quiet life. It makes the connection feel, earned. So what's the bigger message here about connection as they navigate all this?
If you look at the bigger picture, it's really about more than just romance. It's about learning to open up again, trust again, not just each other, but trusting themselves, trusting that happiness is possible. The core idea seems to be about embracing vulnerability even when it feels exposed. Like that's where real connection comes from.
Taking that leap of faith.
Exactly. That often terrifying, but maybe rewarding leap.
And the story sets this all against a really lively community background, right? You mentioned witty banter, family warmth, that slow burn romance. So ultimately, it feels like a story about finding hope again, finding real connection, often when you're least expecting it, and maybe in the weirdest circumstances. So something maybe to think about for you listening. How often do the biggest shifts in stories, or maybe even in our own lives, come from those really unexpected, sometimes very public moments? Moments that force us to face things we'd rather avoid and maybe find something genuine because of it?
Grab First Time Caller, Heartstrings, by B.K. Borison, now on sale for $12.95. Don't miss this chance to build good habit and achieve remarkable results. Buy now today.
Like and subscribe for more Book Haven podcasts.